miss anything.
You didn't miss anything with that, but oh man,
all right, man. Shoot, let's get it started, man.
All right, so
Royal Rumble.
Yeah,
a lot of
Royal
hot takes
Rumble.
out there, man.
Dion, you go ahead.
Man. Well,
Start it off.
Starting off from the first match, Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is great. I like Roman Reigns, man.
Yeah.
Big facts.
Superstar.
Big facts.
Seth Rollins with the Shield music. I don't care about the music.
That was beautiful.
No. Like I said, I disagree with that. When Seth Rollins came out with that, but the thing about that is with quote unquote, it was very petty. But with Dean Ambrose not really being there, you wouldn't have that same impact. But but at the same time, Seth Rollins came out there with the Shield music. He had the ring attire on and all that. I was like, oh boy.
I love it, like you said, because he was being petty. I just loved it because that's like it was technically still a heel move, and it being in his head and being petty. And you saw the reaction that got Roman Classic looking up like, oh, he played the mind game. So I like that.
Right, he was like annoyed by that because Seth kept bringing up the Shield and all that, but this other character that he's playing, he's supposed to be the Joker or something because he out there laugh. I don't like that.
What? I actually like that.
He's going too far with it, man. He's goofy.
Yeah. Well, it looks like Seth Rollins has done so many different. He's done a whole bunch of different gimmicks now. So it's like I guess this is his new persona. Like I'm not on it like both of you guys are, but other than that, like I said, I do know for a fact that Seth Rollins. This is another different Seth Rollins now. So, but
yeah,
that's what
he's great in the ring, but that Joker character, he can kind of tone it down a little bit to me.
I like it because that's why he got his nick as Seth freaking Rollins. So I guess it's like you said, it's just another persona / like gimmick that he's getting over. Now I had to do some other research and I saw a tweet too that made a lot of sense. With the way the finish of the match happened, I was okay. I thought with them going on first, I was like, okay, yeah, Brock probably gonna be in the Rumble, which we'll get on down to that later down the line. But the way the match finished, I was like, I liked it. I liked the way that the match finished because Seth had already been beating him up and everything. And so he kind of got his revenge. And that's the same way Seth beat Roman out when Seth left the Shield first. So Roman technically got his get back on the long-term booking of the finish of this match, because like I said, it was going to be a dead end street, and you kind of, because they can still go down the line if they want to. They could bring it back like how they brought Randy versus Edge and Randy versus Cena so many times in their rivalry, but I think they could leave that at one point and then bring it back at another point, which I felt like that's how the end of that match went from that end. What did you guys feel about the ending of that match?
Basically the end of the match, it pretty much set up to whereas you pretty much knew what was coming later on in the evening, if that makes sense. What pretty much everybody was predicting.
The referee put Seth's hand on the rope. Did you see that?
Yes.
That was the end. Like, wait a minute. You just put his hands on the rope.
And the thing about that, like I said, what I was going to allude to the fact is that my father is a brand new, well, not a brand new, but he is a diehard SmackDown fan. Right. He watches this every Friday night. Like, this is news to me because my dad never watched wrestling with me when I was a kid. He'll check it out, but he's been a lifelong wrestling fan. But I didn't know, like, every Friday night, if I come, he is watching Friday Night SmackDown.
Wait, how did you not know that? Like,
I had no clue. That's what I'm saying.
It's on Fox, 8:00.
Yeah. But
ever since they went to Fox. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
He's been watching it for for the past 2 years, and
okay. So, because I was like, wait, how did you didn't know? But now I see what you're saying, that it's ever since it's been on Fox.
Hey, I went to WrestleMania with my dad. That's what I'm saying. It was supposed So, like I said, he's a lifelong wrestling fan, but I didn't know he was into it like this. Case in point, he likes SmackDown. Don't give a fuck about Raw. He has no idea who's on Raw. He's like, who is this? Who is that? My dad loves Roman Reigns, so. Like, what's funny about this is that I came in, when I got to my parents' house last night, came over, I was like, Dad, the Rumble's on. Oh, I forgot about that. How'd I get on? I was like, you got Peacock. Oh, yeah. Tuned in. And, of course, they kicked it off with, with Reigns and Rollins. And first thing Dad said was, because my father loves Roman Reigns. Loves him.
Everybody
So first,
does, yeah.
first thing he said was, "So anyway, I can rewind this, see the beginning of the match." So like this was like probably the first since WrestleMania, when we went to WrestleMania in Atlanta. This is like the first time I'm literally sitting there watching the wrestling on TV with my dad. Like literally, he is into it, and he had a Kappa meeting. He had a Zoom Kappa meeting. You know that he had to go to the back and take a Kappa meeting. This was near the end of the Lesnar and Bobby Lashley. We'll rewind back. I'm just talking about my dad because this was a revelation to me last night. He went there. He went to the back and had his meeting and came back. Oh damn. Okay, what did I miss? You know, I had
to. Like, he was really into it. It's like, wow. It's like that's how I go. And that's what I tell everybody. For folks that haven't watched it, like it's in my lifeblood. Like I've always watched it since I was little. Like it's never gonna go away. If I ever have kids, they're gonna watch it too. It's just in my in my DNA. No matter what it's fake, it's real, it's predetermined. This, that, and third. It's like it's a form of entertainment.
Yeah, like
soap operas. Marvel's not real,
right? Yeah, Star Wars isn't real.
Star Wars isn't real. So I mean,
diehard Star Wars fan right here. So there you go.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like it's just a form of entertainment. But so we'll move to the Women's Royal Rumble. Now let me start off with this one.
Yeah.
To me, it was more entertaining than the men's Royal Rumble.
Way more. It was
way more because they, like you said, they had about 5 to 6, maybe 7 or 8 females. You'd be like, okay, they may have a chance at winning. And then you know how usually in the men's story, the men's Royal Rumble, they use those eliminations to kind of guide off of storylines.
Yeah.
With the women, you saw where all the other storylines are kind of going to go with certain eliminations.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course, the WWE Forbidden Door only works for the women's division. It doesn't work there's no Forbidden Door for the men's section. It is only the women.
I got a note about that later.
It's the Forbidden Door. I'm saying, I want this to go viral. The Forbidden Door is only open for the women's division. No men's division at all. It's only for the women's division. And then, like you said, by the time Ronda came out, you kind of knew, like, okay, well,
you knew what the direction of the Rumble was going.
Ronda looked like she forgot how to do this.
She really did.
Woo. Man,
yeah, she was missing a couple of them shots.
Camera cuts. Oh yeah,
boy.
When I went and watched the replay this morning, I was like, yeah.
She looked like she forgot everything that they taught when she was on top.
She did
for them 2 years.
Boy. Man. Boy. Like I said, how they gonna be able to pull that off when she got to get her feet back wet? What they say about getting off the horse and get back on again?
Yeah.
Boy, she gotta remember what she used to do, because man.
Well, what did you think about
love tapping in the corner? That joke was too funny.
Yeah, you could definitely see that. She was it was a little bit off. What did you think about Sasha Banks?
Man, I did not expect her to get thrown out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Selena Vega kicked her off, and she got eliminated that way.
I was like, whoa, at least let it get to the point where you get into the 20s, the 20th or the 25th entrance, but for them to let her go that easy, I was like, come on, bro.
Yep.
That's what I was saying.
And I had predicted that Alexa Banks and Asuka was going to be in it. They didn't show up, and I was surprised. Okay.
Yeah.
I knew Bayley because she's still a couple months away from her injury from her knee. But I just thought Asuka. I just knew Asuka or Alexa Bliss was going to pop up in the Rumble. But I'll give him credit. If you think about it, it was literally like half legends and then the rest of the roster, and then no NXT men or female. That's what I'm about to say.
So are they just going to keep doing this every year? We're just going to bring these people, these legends, instead of bringing in these NXT characters in. Like, come on, there's a lot of people that don't work there that was in the Royal Rumble.
Exactly.
Cameron.
Shout out to Cameron. Alicia Fox.
Yeah. Fox. Melina. She got thrown right out. Like, come on, man.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. It wasn't no mark out moment, but the only thing I was waiting on was for her to hit that split when she came in there.
Yeah, that's what everybody always looks
for. I like when Sasha did it. That's me.
Yeah, as a toner. Yeah,
that was funny. That was funny. That was funny. But
when Ivory came out, that was funny.
Yeah,
that was hilarious. Yeah,
And then, I like when Nikki ASH she jumped Molly Holly.
Oh, bro,
Remember it was the battle of the superheroes, and I was like, okay, I like this. I like that little,
It was almost like a callback because I'm pretty sure that younger fans have no idea about Molly Holly.
Exactly.
So that was kind of I thought that was dope how they did that, and then like I said, Nikki ASH came out there and just took her out.
Yeah, I was like,
bro, that's fucked up, but it was funny. It was funny.
It was, and then the one elimination I didn't like was when the Bellas eliminated Liv Morgan. That one I was like, bruh, come on.
She was a dark horse.
Somebody else could have eliminated her. I was mad at that one.
Yeah,
the Bellas, they can still do this if they want to. They
I still don't understand how I get it, but then I don't get it at the same time from a
Total
reality
Divas.
standpoint.
Total Divas. They run in
that
that
from the reality standpoint.
That's
I
true.
get it from there, but it's just from the wrestling side. Brie Bella hurt you now. Ask Liv Morgan. Boy, how she got knocked out.
Yeah.
All them years ago, and everybody was coming at her, and Daniel Bryan had to say something on Twitter because the Twitter got on her. So I get it, but like I said, I get it, but then I don't get it at the same time. They're still popular and they're still over as can be.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was tough. That was tough last night when Brie came out there and did shout out to Daniel Bryan or Bryan Danielson when she did the yes chance.
Yeah,
and the crowd was right behind her. I was like, okay, that was tough.
Yeah, that's the closest to an AEW forbidden open door.
There you go.
That's the closest that we'll get. And then let me see,
Becky Lynch and Doudrop. That was the next match.
That was the next match.
Yeah.
I missed that one. Like I said earlier before we got started, I missed that one because I was driving back. So
man, Doudrop, she did a senton bomb on Becky. Oh my god! Oh man! Woo.
I heard that hurt. Was bad.
It had to hurt.
It had to. And then, I also heard that's when a little bit of controversy I was reading on Reddit where when Ronda pointed to the WrestleMania sign and it didn't go off, and then it went off the second time. It was actually on fire.
It caught on fire.
It caught on fire. They said the people that was sitting underneath, they had to get up.
Yeah.
And move. And they said they missed most of that match because of that.
Yeah. Almost like a callback to the Undertaker situation, but back at that WrestleMania. Yeah. Can't remember which WrestleMania it was, but yeah, I think it was one in Orlando.
Next match after that? Oh, go ahead.
What was it? Yeah, because that's all I really remember from that one. So what
shout out to Lita too. Shout out to Lita.
Oh yeah, now hold on. Lita looked a little tired out there too. I ain't gonna lie. I had to say, she looked a little. Got to get that cardio. Got to get that second win back. I was like,
still shout out. Yeah, shout out to her. She did. Yeah, like I said, you point the obvious. She did. She got winded. She got winded at the end. But yeah, what was you gonna say, Dion?
Oh yeah, they gave Mickie James. She had a nice little run. I pretty much figured that. And Lita put out. What was the comment that Corey Graves said? I think Lita just made an impact or something like that. Like, come on.
Yeah, he yelled a little fun. Yeah, he made a little fun. Yeah,
come on, man.
Yeah. One of those.
Right. Yeah.
Because they did. Let's say that WWE did right. They gave Mickie James her to let her bring the belt, the music.
Yeah, it was cool.
They show Impact Champion on the screen. On the lower third.
Yeah,
so
they
did right. They did justice.
Yeah.
Next match, Bobby and Brock Lesnar.
Oof.
The way the match went, it reminded me of the match with him and Goldberg. With whatever that Goldberg match, it was the same kind of little format. But when I saw I said, "Oh, here we go." And let's be honest, this is the only storyline that WWE cares about. If we being 100% honest here,
like I say, Brock Lesnar, he's the number one guy in WWE.
They moved the pay-per-view around for this one storyline. Yep. It affected so much. And we're like we were saying in our other group chat, we're literally back to square one now.
Yeah.
with all of this.
When the referee bump happened, I said, oh, here comes Roman.
Yeah.
And there goes Roman. I said, oh, Paul Heyman about to turn. Here we go.
Yeah, I say I like the twist, because the twist is Paul Heyman kind of threw the belt and he used it, and so that's what's gonna play over the next couple of weeks leading up to WrestleMania. But like we all know where this road leads to. We all know it's like we're back to square one when it comes to all of it. But I am happy to see Bobby Lashley get the title. And according to reports, they do say they know who Bobby Lashley is going to face at WrestleMania. So we'll see how that storyline plays out.
She'll be Seth Rollins, right?
Heel on heel.
No, Lashley's a face now. He's getting over as a face.
Okay,
we'll see. Yeah, he was over as a face last night for sure.
Gotcha. I'm still thinking he was a heel with MVP.
They got him as an almighty, still the almighty character. But last night he was Lesnar got the pops, but Lashley was more so of a face. He came out, he was dapping up all the fans and coming to the ring. So I guess they're trying to push that narrative to get him to be a face now. That's what I was picking up on.
That's cool. Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. Like I said, we'll be interested to see because if anything, it looks like they might fit Seth in that slot because I don't know who else they would have. I want to say Big E so bad, but
he's back on SmackDown. I don't even know how that happened.
Oh, God, I forgot. That's right. I forgot about. I put that tweet in the group chat. I just forgot about that.
Man,
God, like
they did Big E so wrong. Like his title run, it was just a quick pop. They never plan on making him the man. Like, come on, everybody needed to be real about that.
He did make it to Good Morning America, though.
Right, he did. Go. He was on he introduced the fight, the boxing fight. He was on Hot 97 on the radio.
Yeah, all of them. Yeah.
But as far as being the man, the main guy, they weren't going to do that.
I hate to say it, transitional champ, but yeah.
There you go. Transitional champ.
That's what it turned out. That's exactly what it turned out to be.
Get a quick pop in the ratings. That's all that was about.
Exactly. I hate to call it a transitional champ, but
in our lifetime though, 3 black WWE/WWF champions.
You said it right, look, that because that's what we all refer back to. But you right, look.
We got three of them. They
can't tell. We talking about 100%, not no 50%. Because they only when Luke, I said when The Rock won, they only counted Samoan side.
He was Samoan. Yep, that's true.
That's true. Like his daddy wasn't black. Like, come on,
in pop culture, they try to say he was a black the WWF champion, WWE champion, but WWF at that time. But in the in the wrestling world, it was shout out to High Chief P. Maivia, his Samoan heritage. They wasn't giving it to Rocky Johnson.
It just laps everything. So, it's just
like you said, Daniel, 50-50.
Are we counting the King Booker heavyweight title reign? And we counting that?
That's not the WWF title.
Because everybody counted with the WCW title, it's like NWA title. Come on, everybody made the argument before. We know how it goes.
We tried
to slide them on in there, but
unfortunately, we can't do it. Can't do it.
Yeah, you're right.
What was the next match?
The men's Royal Rumble match. Oof.
Boy.
We're gonna skip. Well, real quick, we're gonna skip. We're gonna skip Edge and Beth Phoenix and Miz and Maurice. Yeah, I was about to say. Okay.
Sorry.
I was about to say I thought we were gonna skip it, but you want to go back to it?
We go ahead. We can talk about that one too.
It was a decent little entertainment match.
It was that little bathroom break match that when you actually there in the arena, you're like, oh man, I need to go use the bathroom real fast. So you hurry up and go and come back.
It was that match.
My favorite spot, I think, in the whole match was Maurice doing her Karana. Edge. That was probably my favorite spot in the whole match. And
that's the one thing I was gonna say is that probably people don't realize that Maurice, really was a serious contender. Former Divas champ and all that, so she could actually wrestle, and that's what was confusing me.
She was okay back then.
No, it was
she was okay.
but see, we're putting the standards to whereas with the women's division now, it's way different than it was. That's what I'm saying. So, but at that time, she got better, and she was actually a decent superstar at that time. So, but that's what kind of threw me off. I was like, okay, they're treating her to whereas she actually doesn't know how to wrestle, and then she pulled out the Hurricane and the Camel Clutch, and I was like, okay, so they're actually teasing to whereas because she did retire, she didn't want to do it anymore. That's why she got away from it, when she married Miz and all that. But that's what I was like, okay, I don't know if they were trying to play off to whereas she can do it, and she's just being like this character, damsel in distress type of character. But I was pointing that out, and of course, and shout out to Beth Phoenix.
Yeah, that's just always gonna be the glamazon. Yeah, she stepped away from the commentary booth at NXT. That's how you look. I think all of those. That's a whole other topic in another day. How did the demise of Triple H's NXT? But I think she saw the writing on the wall too, and got on up out of there as well. But yeah, like I said, I like that match. It was a good decent little filler.
It was entertaining.
It was definitely entertaining.
What's everybody's thoughts on the Miz? I have my thoughts, but what are y'all thoughts on the Miz?
So, all right, this one goes back for me at the WrestleMania that you were just talking about, Lonzy, the one when it came to Atlanta.
Yeah, the worst WrestleMania in history.
Whoa, no. It was one more worse than that. What was it?
Nah.
Was it not? Is it 4? No, which one is? It's one of I always talk about it too. I'll give you this, Dion. It's up there. It's like top 3 of the worst. I'll give you that. But for me, that it was the first time in Atlanta. I don't care where it is. I was there. I was actually able to go.
That's one of the best WrestleManias ever. I don't care what nobody says.
It was one of the best because I was able to be there physically in front of it. It was a dome, and it literally was a placeholder for a whole nother year. But it is what it is.
I don't care. To see Triple H come out to "For Whom the Bell Tolls" that you cannot see. Yeah, you can't see it on replay anywhere because they lost copyright for it.
Yeah.
But the pay-per-view itself is like, it's almost like one of those situations to where you had to be there and enjoy it. Now, if I was at home and I paid for it, I would be like, that's bullshit.
I paid
for it. Yeah.
That's why Dion. That's why he ain't like
the Miz is main eventing WrestleMania. Come on, man.
That's where they messed up. But his entrance at
WrestleMania
was so fine. I was
it was tough.
I'm a fan. But what I will say about him, like you said, flashing back to your original question, what I will say, my personal take is, he's definitely, when I say the come up and the hard work that it takes to get to where you are, I'll give him that. He's done his just due. From everything you throw at him, he's like, you can honestly say he climbed the ladder. So with that, I'll give him his respect, because
to become the company man,
he's basically a company man, and I'll give him his just due on that merit alone.
And that's the thing about it.
He got a good persona. He's a company guy, but his in ring is terrible. Like I can't.
Well, that's
because his style isn't like high flyer. He's just like, he does stuff to where he doesn't get injured. That's why when he recently got injured, you're like, wow, he's missing time, due to injury, because he's never usually really gotten hurt like that.
Yeah. He's just one of those, like I say, company guy. But I guess WWE wanted to reward him for his I guess you could pretty much
at that time, him getting that spot. It definitely should have went to CM Punk then. That's what. It should have went to CM Punk then. That's when they should have did it, but they messed up the booking on that. I'll give you that. They definitely messed up the booking on all of that that WrestleMania. And then where was we at before that? I'm sorry, I lost train of thought.
The men's Rumble.
Yeah, going to the main event Rumble.
They tried to start it off.
Bad Bunny. Not bad.
Bad Bunny. Shout out to Bad Bunny. Shout out to Bad Bunny. Like he has definitely made a step above since WrestleMania.
Not bad. He actually respects what they do. I gotta give respect on that.
He did train down there for the time he did the lead up to his match last year. So he did good. He always found a way to impress.
I was about to say, this is definitely not no David Arquette situation.
Oh no,
not at all.
Yeah, not at all. They tried to kick it off right with Shin and AJ Styles. Well, AJ Styles is 1 and then Shin number 2. I like, okay, they start off with 2, but then after that, like, it didn't. The entries didn't get good to about the 20s, because they start throwing it like they just threw the tag teams in there in between as the fillers.
They have no Rumble main event guys. It's horrible, man.
None.
And then they threw AJ out. Like, come on, man.
Yes. That's what pissed me off. I was like, you got to at least have AJ come.
Who threw him out? Madcap Moss.
That I was like, this guy. I was just like, come on, bro. But I guess they wanted to play off the whole Happy Corbin and everything like that. Have him get his shine going through the Rumble. But I was like, because that was kind of my pick. To whereas either he was gonna last. See, I didn't know he was gonna be number 1. If that wasn't the case, that was going to be my pick for to win the Rumble, was AJ Styles. I was thinking they were probably going to let him win again. And then Randy Orton came late.
Well, his pop was crazy.
Yeah,
in St. Louis. He was in his hometown.
His pop was crazy. Him and Riddle had a nice little run where they was getting off a lot of their moves, and I was like, okay,
and
they trying to do something right there.
And then Brock came and cleaned everybody up.
He fucking. Let me tell you exactly what my dad said. My dad said, "This Joker that just came in and just fucked everything up." Get out of here. Get out of here.
Just tossing everybody out.
And clean up, boy.
You sure did. Hey, look, before we get to that, this how you know this Rumble was bad. My boy Kofi, he botched his move.
Yes, hey, yes, I forgot about that.
Like,
yeah, that wasn't supposed to happen. That wasn't supposed to happen because my dad because my dad was watching it. He saw that, he was like, "Wait a minute, why did they stop the match?" And I was like, "No, Kofi Kingston has the biggest spots every Rumble, and every ladder match." And his feet touched the ground. It was a total botch.
They did the right thing. Nah, you messed up.
You gotta get out of there. You gotta get
because the year Bianca won, her feet touched the ground. And they played it off. Facts. Yeah, they forget about that. The year she won it, they played it off like her feet didn't touch, but both her feet touched. So I was like,
Rock 1 year too.
Yeah, that's why I knew that like this.
Well, that was pre social media where you can you can rewind it back, but they sure did. Yeah, they rewind that back.
It was gonna be a bad Royal Rumble. When Kofi botched his,
it was over after that.
I was like, yeah, it's not gonna be a good Royal Rumble.
It was over after that. You could tell they had to change a whole lot of shit after that.
Big E just got thrown out like nothing. I was like, oh, that's it for you, buddy.
Yeah.
Go back to SmackDown. Go back to the New Day. That's it for you.
Oh yeah, look. Speaking of that, shout out. I had to rock my booty old shirt today.
Oh yeah.
I had to rock my booty old shirt today. But yeah, like you said, it was. But like we said earlier, they literally moved one of the top pay-per-views around for one storyline.
Yeah, that's the only thing they care about. Roman and Brock. That's it.
And
they're not building any new stars. Nothing.
Doesn't matter. That's what
like
we
I
want
was
to see.
saying earlier with the women's, like you saw with the women's, what kind of storylines they could kind of lean towards. With the guys, you kind of didn't see that at all. It's just like, wow. Once Brock came, it's like, oh yeah. Well,
and then also too, going back to the point where Brock Lesnar just literally just cleaned the house when he came in.
Cleaned up, boy.
He F5 Drew McIntyre.
Exactly. Yeah, he just tossed. That's what I said. He just tossed him out.
McIntyre beat him 2 years ago. It was just like, Jesus Christ. I know he's pissed because he got screwed over, but they basically sold the fact that Brock Lesnar is finna fuck.
I love Brock, man.
Come in and fuck shit up.
It did. And look, the Johnny Knoxville, that thing was horrible too.
I like that.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
That wasn't bad.
I enjoyed it. And at the same time, like I said, I keep on saying this. It was not a David Arquette situation.
That's also
you pretty much knew what it was going to be with Johnny Knoxville being out there. He's going to take some bumps.
And he was promoting it like on Jimmy Kimmel. He was actually promoting it like he was in character. Like he took it serious. I always respect celebrities that take it serious. Like Bad Bunny, he takes it serious.
Oh no, that's different. Like Bad Bunny can actually probably go out there and he could probably actually he could probably be a WWE superstar. He'll
have another match at WrestleMania probably.
Yeah, if he like and be free, he's free. He ain't got nothing else to do. He'll definitely have another match. So with all that being said, if you had to rate it, what would you give this Royal Rumble pay-per-view?
Out of a rating system of what?
Out of a 10. 1 out of 10.
5.
Yeah, about a 5.
I give it a 5.
About a 5.
I can't justify. Yeah, I have to go with a 5.
I give it a 5. It was some high moments, but it was some it was just like,
and it didn't build towards anything else. Well, it only built towards one thing with some small, very very small stuff that may happen over the weeks of TV. But I don't, like I said, as far as Royal Rumble, only thing we know just after this pay-per-view, what we can honestly guess on. But we know it's gonna be Roman and Brock. We know that. We already know that's coming. And then more than likely it's gonna be Ronda versus Becky. More than likely.
I heard it's gonna be Ronda and Charlotte.
Okay, so or
Ronda
or Charlotte.
That's what I was about to say.
She's going to SmackDown. Fox wants Ronda on SmackDown, so that's where she's going.
Look, Lee Raw with nothing again, bro.
That's why my dad doesn't watch it.
And one more thing before we wrap it up.
Go ahead.
There was a lot of people online mad that there was not any AEW superstars in the Royal Rumble. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Oh, what?
Y'all hate AEW, but y'all was mad. Oh, where's Moxley at? Where's Cody Rhodes at? Oh, what happened to the Forbidden Door? Come on.
Dion, look at my face.
That's what you wanted to get at, Dion. I got you.
Dion, look at my face.
I saw that though. I did see that on Twitter. I did see that.
But remember, the WWE Forbidden Door only works for the women's division.
Yeah.
It does not work for the men.
Not for the guys.
No equal
Not
over
for the
here on this
guys.
side. Yeah, not for the guys. Nothing equal. I did like how all of them were teasing that they would be that they would be, because they even had Cena. Cena was funny too. Talking about, so he show up in the Peacemaker costume and enter the Rumble.
That's coming soon. That's coming soon. It's gonna happen. And if I see that, I will mark the fuck out. I ain't gonna lie.
His was funny. I saw Cody's tweet. I saw CM Punk's tweet.
Yeah,
I don't think Bryan Danielson did. I don't. Or if he did, I didn't see it.
Mm-hmm.
But I saw like a couple of folks. Kurt Angle's, which I posted in the group chat. His was kind of funny. He was laying in the bed. The music woke up. He's like. He looked, he fell back and knocked his morning. He fell back and put the covers back over his head. His was funny too. And then tie that in. Like I put in one of the group chats yesterday. I was filming Scott Steiner's son that I told you guys about a couple weeks ago, but he was actually at the event and I had to send a picture and everything. And in my head, I was like, man, he should have been in St. Louis right now. You know, he should be in the Rumble instead of watching his son play ball.
I think he's banned from anything WWE.
Probably, yeah. More than likely, yeah. More than likely.
He had something to say about Triple H and Hulk Hogan
you barking up the wrong tree. Yeah. You barking up the wrong tree with that.
Yep.
So with that, we'll go ahead and wrap it up, and we'll just say we'll see what WrestleMania season holds.
Oh, we gotta go. No, Elimination Chamber first.
Oh god,
it's Saudi Arabia.
Oh god,
I saw that last night. I was like, whoa. I was gonna say, okay,
bad choice. Like, come on, man.
Don't want to say problematic, but like I said, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Elimination Chamber. It's gonna be.
I pray they make it safe, bro. I just pray they make it home safe. That's all I pray for.
Just have the greatest Royal Rumble like they did a couple years ago. They had like 50 people.
No, that wasn't no better.
But it's better than the Elimination Chamber.
That's also true. That's also because you do got to fly all that stuff all the way across the country.
That's not the big four, but that is a major pay per view. The Elimination Chamber is, and they're gonna have it in Saudi Arabia.
Man, they're getting paid so much money to do them shows over there, man.
But that one thing Vince don't play about, that almighty dollar, boy.
Oh, no, you gotta get that money. Gotta get that money.
He gonna get that bread.
Oh,
that
man.
There is crazy. So we'll wrap it up right there. And that's our shoot. That's our shoot of the Royal Rumble.